Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get ready here. And again, all you need is just a chair or something to prop your feet up on. And we're going to use that for a push-up complex as well. So that'll come in handy. Cool, you guys. All right. Well, thanks for joining again this week. Let's see. I see a couple of you that I recognize, and then a couple of new people. Cool. Okay, you guys, let's get started here. Okay, we're going to get warmed up just a little bit. We're going to floss our spine. Okay, so quadruped position, and we're going to go cat camels. Okay, so remember on these, I go into extension, where I look up, I drop my stomach to the floor, and then flexion. Okay, so we're going to do these about, let's do 15 of them. Okay, just getting our spine warmed up. Here we go. I'm feeling creaky in the morning, you guys. Don't forget to breathe. Got about 8 more. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Good, you guys. Okay. Now go over to your chair, or you can even use your wall, you guys. Now we're going to do the couch stretch. We did this last week. So really super great stretch for your hip flexors, even like psoas. Okay, so we spend, or a lot of us spend a lot of time in that 90-degree position where we're seated, and stuff starts getting closed off, right? So we're going to open everything up, open up our hips. We're going to get over to our chair, and I'm going to get my shin as straight as I can. Okay, so if you're up against the wall, the goal should be to get your shin flush up against that wall. You're going to have the opposite leg up. Okay, and you're going to flex this glute. Okay, so flex this glute. You'll feel the stretch in your quad, your hip flexor, TFL, and again, you'll even get psoas if you lean into it. Okay, so lean into that stretch and then breathe. And let's hold it for about 15 seconds and we'll switch legs. Keep that glute flexed. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's switch legs. And I'll go another leg, same thing. The goal is to get that shin as close to straight up and down as you can. Okay, here we go. Lean into it. And again, don't forget to breathe into the stretch, you guys. Don't hold your breath. Another couple seconds. And relax. Good, you guys. Let's do one more. Okay. Let's go frog stretch. Okay, so I'm going to be in this position. So side stretch or side view. I'm going to be in this position, but the soles of my feet together. Okay. So I'm going to kind of find those tight spots there. I'm going to kind of camp out there. So my right hip is super tight. So I got to really warm up my hips, especially when I get up in the morning. If I'm doing any kind of physical activity, I got to warm it up real good. Okay, so now we're going to go into internal rotation. So it looks like external rotation because my foot's going out, but I'm actually internally rotating my hip. Okay, so we're going to go back and forth just like this. So we're opening up our hips. This is a really good one before you squat. You do a squat session. A couple more here. And again, don't forget to breathe. And back to that starting position. We're going to camp out here for about 10 seconds. I just got a little pop in my hip. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good, you guys. Okay. first one, still kind of getting primed up. So you guys all know that I'm super big on the posterior part of our body, because oftentimes, like I always talk about, we neglect that part of our body, right? Because everything we do is anterior, right? So in front of a keyboard, texting, driving, and we tend to get kind of our shoulders kind of hunkered over like that. Okay, so we work on scapular retraction. And my rule of thumb, when at least when I'm doing body weight stuff, for every one exercise for my anterior or the front part of my body, I do 2 for the posterior part. Okay, just to kind of even stuff out. So we're going to go face down. First one we're going to do, we're going to go the Superman position. Okay, I'm going to have my right arm up and left leg up. Okay, so I'm going to go 5 times. Okay, then I'm going to go 5 times on this side. And then I'm going to go 10-second hold with both arms up and both legs up. Okay, so for me to have my legs up, that requires me to flex my glutes, right? And for me to have my chest up, that requires me to retract my scapula, use my upper back muscles, okay? So we're going to go down in that position. Okay, so we're going to go right arm, left leg. Right arm, left leg. Flat on your stomach. Here we go. 5 times. I'm going to watch some of you guys here. Good. Just like that. Thumb up. Bicep glued to your ear. Perfect. And then after your 5th one, I'm scrolling through here. You're going to switch sides. After your 5th one, switch sides. Do 5 on the other side. There you go. Good. And then after your 5th one, you're going to go 10-second hold. 10-second hold. Both arms, both legs up. Hold that position. Good job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. I'm going to do this next one with you guys. It's the same thing. Go on side view so you guys can kind of see. Okay, so same thing, you guys. Let's start right arm, left leg. Here we go. 5 times. Thumb up. Toes pointed. Good. Switch sides. Okay, now we're going 10-second hold. 5 seconds. Keep those shoulder blades pinched, you guys. Glute squeeze and relax. Very good. Okay, next one out of here. We're gonna go shoulders retracted. Okay, so let's see. Can you guys see me? Yeah, you can. And let me scoot back just a little bit. So shoulder blades pinched here. Okay, now look, I'm gonna start with my palms down, and then I'm gonna externally or internally rotate. Okay, so palms down, internally rotate. Look how my shoulders are moving up and down, you guys. Okay, so I'm here, here. Okay, so up and down, straight up and down, it looks like this. So I'm here, I'm doing this motion, like that. Okay, so we're gonna do, let's do 10 of those. So we're flat on our stomachs. Start with your palms up, facing the ceiling, and then as you raise your shoulders, palms down. Here you go, 10 times. Really work on pinching those shoulder blades together. So if I had like my finger in between your shoulder blades, you'd pinch my finger. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right from this position, we're going into our black burns. Okay, so I'm in this position now. Okay, so my arms are in this position here. I'm gonna go elbows back, internally rotate, hands behind, and then I reverse the position. Okay, so that's what it looks like here. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm on my stomach. Okay, so I'm in this position, chin or forehead on the ground, you guys. I'm just kind of looking up so I can see myself. I'm making sure I'm on the screen. But I want your chin or your forehead completely rested on the ground because I don't want any strain in your neck The only place I want you to feel it is between your shoulder blades. Okay, so I'm here, elbows up, back, internally rotate, hands behind, and then back to start. Okay, let's do that 10 times together. So we'll go ahead and get down on your stomach. Here we go, thumbs up, elbows back, internally rotate, hands behind, and reverse the position. Good, I'm watching some of you doing it. Very good. Nice, 10 times, you guys. This is a great exercise to warm up your rotator cuff. I'm gonna do these with you. We got about 5 more. Good job, you guys. Keep those shoulder blades pinched. Two more. Good job, you guys. Okay, while you're wrapping up here, next one on here, now we're gonna go snow angels. Okay, so reverse snow angels. Okay, so I'm gonna go face down. This position here, I'll show you a front view and side view. Okay, so thumbs up, kind of in like this wide position, and then my feet are off the ground. So that requires me again to flex my glutes to get my feet off the ground. Okay, so everything's fired up in my posterior chain. Okay, I'm here. Now I'm gonna open, legs open, arms closed, and then in reverse right here. Okay, I'm gonna do that 10 times side view. Looks like this. And in this position, open, close. Okay, get my chair out of the way. Okay, so go ahead, lay down on your stomachs, guys. Here we go. We're gonna go 10 times, open and close. Here we go, thumbs up, chest off the ground, feet off the ground. Ready? Here we go. Trace that snow angel 10 times. Keep those shoulder blades pinched, glutes flexed so you can keep your legs off the ground. Five more. And last one coming up. Good job, you guys. Very good. Okay, next one out of here. We're gonna flip it over on our backs. Again, I'll show you side view and then the next view from the back so you can see what's going on. Okay, so now you're gonna have your elbow somewhere in between your shoulder and your hip. So about 45 degrees or so. And I'm gonna visualize I have a cable connected to the ceiling and I'm pulling that cable, just like a row you do it at the gym. So I'm gonna drive my elbows into the ground. Okay, so I'm in this position and I drive my elbows into the ground. Okay, so it's not a sit up or a crunch. I'm not doing this. I'm lifting my body up by driving my elbows into the floor. Oh, right there. Okay, and again, that requires me to squeeze my shoulder blades together from the back. Let's see if you guys can see me. Yeah. From the back, it looks like this. So feet flat on the ground, knees bent, drive my elbows into the floor. Right there. And then I'll hold it at the top for like a 1 count. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 of those. Let's go ahead and get on our backs. Feet flat on the floor. Drive your elbows into the ground. So remember, elbows about 45 degrees, somewhere in between your hip and your shoulder. Okay, here we go. Ready? And 10 times. Pull. And down. Pull. Down. Pull. Down. 4. 5. Halfway. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. This last one, we're going to hold it for a 5 count. And hold. Drive those elbows into the ground. 3, 2, 1, relax. We're gonna do that one more time, you guys. So remember, you should really feel it, rear delt and your big rhomboids, traps in between your shoulder blades, okay? There shouldn't be too much tension in your stomach will be flexed a little bit just because you're kind of holding that position. But you should remember it shouldn't be like a crunch or a sit-up, okay? Here we go. Same thing. Back down. If you haven't already, remember those cues, you guys. Drive your elbows into the ground, hit your shoulder blades together. Here we go, ready? Elbows between your hip and your shoulder. And let's go. Pull 10 times. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. We're going to hold it for 5 seconds and hold. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job, you guys. Shake it out. Grab a quick swig of water. And while you're doing that, I'll show you what we're doing next. We're going to need like a wall for the next thing, or you can scoot against whatever you have available to you. Something flat, though. You need something flat. So you can get against like a cabinet, wall, whatever have you. Beam in your garage. And I'm going to get in this position where my back is flat against the wall. And I'm going to go forearms up against the wall. Okay, so again, that requires scapular retraction, right? I got to squeeze my shoulder blades together. And I'm going to slide my hands up while keeping my forearms flush up against the wall, forearms and hands flush up against the wall. I'm going to go up all the way to the top and then back down. Okay, so it really requires quite a bit of effort, you guys. I'll get close so I don't have to scream. It really requires quite a bit of effort to keep your shoulder blades retracted and your forearms flush up against the wall. Okay, so if you know your hands want to come up off the wall, you're not doing a very good job of retracting your shoulder blades. Okay, and my flexibility is horrible in my shoulders. I've had 2 shoulder surgeries, so this is something that I really have to work on. Okay, so let's go ahead and get against the wall. We're gonna do 10 wall slides. Okay, so you can be on your feet or on your knees. I'm doing it on my knees so you guys can see me. So I'm in the camera's view. Okay, so back flat up against the wall, you guys, and forearms back of your hands flat against the wall as well. Okay, so we're gonna go 10 times. Here we go. Slide it up all the way to the top and back down. Again, back down. Try not to arch your low back either to compensate, you guys. I found myself just doing that. So flex your stomach so you keep your back nice and flat. Flush up against the wall. And then forearms up against the wall. Up and down. Don't forget to breathe. We're halfway. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Two more. And then last one. Good job, you guys. And again, you should really feel those between your shoulder blades. Your shoulders will be burning on those, of course. But my shoulders feel a whole bunch looser after I do a set or 2 of those a day. Okay, guys, next one out of here. So we did a bunch for our posterior chain, right? Now we're going to kind of switch it up. We're going to go front end, okay? Our beach muscles. Okay, so we're going to go push up. We're going to add a little element of challenge in there for every set we do. Okay, so we're going to go push up, front raise, push up, side raise. Now look, then I'm going to alternate. Look how my shoulders are relatively square. Okay, so I'm not like cocked off to the side. They're staying relatively square or flat, parallel to the ground. Okay, so we're going to go, let's do a total of 8. Okay, so we'll do 4 on each side. Okay, so here we go. Push up, and we're going to start with our left arm out in front. Okay, so we're gonna go push up, just follow me. Push up, left arm out in front. Hold for a second, back to push up. Now right arm to the side. Hold, push up, left arm to the side. Keep your body square. Back to start. Right arm out in front. That's 4, we're halfway there. Okay, now we're gonna go push up, left arm out in front. Push up, right arm to the side. Push up, left arm to the side. Keep those shoulders square. I'm already shaking. Push up, right arm out front. Last one, hold, and back to start. Now you're gonna be on your knees, you guys. And then you're gonna bang out 20 of these, 20 shoulder presses. Here we go, elbows to your pockets, fingers to the ceiling, 20 times. 8, 9, 10, halfway. 2, 3, full extension, you guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good job, you guys. Shake it out. Next one out of here, we're gonna go push up to a side plank. Okay, so push up to a side plank. Watch how I stack my feet now, you guys. So I go push up, right into a side plank. Okay, so I'm controlling that position, and then I'll go the other side. Now there are regressions to this, so we can modify. If you're unable to do, first of all, if you're unable to do a push up on your hands and toes, that's totally fine. We can do them on our knees, like such. And then we can go into that same side plank. You can also, the next step up from that would be push up all the way down, and then you release, and then you push yourself up. Okay, so if you find, if you take that, you release at the bottom and push yourself up, a lot of times you can do that. But if we have this eccentric load, right, then it's hard to like push up. But if you come all the way down to your chest and your stomach, release, and then push yourself up, a lot of times you're able to do that. Okay, so let's do, we'll keep the rep scheme the same. We'll do 4 on each side. Okay, so we're going to go push up position, however you need to do it, on your knees, or if you can do it on your hands and toes, that's ideal. Here we go. Ready? Push up and side plank with your left arm facing up towards the ceiling. And back down. Push up. Right arm up. Hold it for a 1 count. Back down. Nice and controlled, you guys. This is going to be 4. Control that position. 5. Hold. 6. Hold. 2 more. 7. And last one. And back to start. Good job, you guys. On your knees now. Same thing. You're going to bang out 20 presses. 20 presses. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 10. Halfway. Shoulders are burning. 2, 3, 4, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Good job, you guys. Excellent. Let me check the time here real quick. Okay, we're good. Nice, you guys. Okay. Next one. And this will be the last one. We're going to go, let's do this. We'll go push up to a pike. And then we'll kind of, I call it a dive bomb. And then back to push-up position. But I'll show you here. I'll show you front on and then side view. Okay, so I'm going to go push up to a pike. where my butt is up in the air. Now I'm gonna go dive bomb. Okay. And then I'm back to push-up position, and then I repeat. Okay, so side view. In yoga, I think they call that chaturanga, right? Where they go down and then kind of go into that yoga or that cobra stretch. Same kind of thing. So I go push-up. Now I'm gonna go pike, where my rear end is up in the air. Now I'm gonna go dive bomb. And then back to push-up position. Okay? So here we go. Let's go push-up position. I'll wait for everybody to get set. I can see 3 people here on my little phone. So you guys are kind of being my cue. Okay, here we go. Push-up position, here we go. Ready, down and up. Now butt up in the air. Dive bomb. Back to push-up. We're doing 6 of these, by the way. Back down, push-up. Pike position. Dive. Push-up. And number 3. Butt up in the air. Number 4. Pike. Dive. Back flat. Push up. 5. Butt up. Dive bomb. Back flat. Last one coming up. Push up. Pike. Dive. And back flat. Good job. Nice, you guys. Okay. Last set of these on your knees 20 times. Last set. All right. Extend through your fingertips, you guys. Halfway. 2, 3. All right. Don't forget to breathe. 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Nice, you guys. Shake it off. Good job. Okay. Next one. Before I move on, you guys, any questions on any of those movements? You guys are doing real good.
No, stuff was awesome, man. I really appreciate the shoulder mobility work, man. It's good stuff. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool, Brent. Awesome. Okay, you guys. Okay, we're going to move right down the kinetic chain. We're going to go legs now. Okay, so first one out of here. Let's get warmed up with just regular air squats. Okay, so on everything leg related, you guys, everything related to just anything what you're doing on your feet, I emphasize glutes. Okay, so the way we create tension in our glutes is I use that analogy like if you had a little throw rug or a towel underneath your feet, visualize spreading that towel apart. Okay, or another way to think about it is if I had eagle claws for feet, I'm corkscrewing the ground. Okay, so what that does, when I focus, I like the one where I'm spreading the towel across the floor with my feet. Okay, so what that does, you guys, is that creates tension in my rear end. Okay, so you can feel it when I corkscrew my feet into the ground. You can feel the tension in your glutes. Okay, and what that does, when you have tension in your glutes, that creates stability in your knees. So you don't want to do this, right? When you squat, your knees go what's called valgus. Okay, you want to keep your knees over your toes and create tension from your glutes. That's going to create tension all the way down the kinetic chain. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go up on our feet, get in your squat position, whatever that may be. You guys kind of play with the angle of your feet. Everybody's different. I'm kind of somewhere in between, I don't know, I'd call it like 35 degrees, something like that, where I can really open up my hips. Okay, so we're going to go 10 times. Here we go. All the way down as deep as you can. And then remember, you're spreading the floor apart with your feet, creating tension from your glutes. And that's going to help support your knees. 3 more. 2 and 3. Good job. Nice, you guys. Okay, now we're going to do our modified split squat that we've been doing the last couple weeks. I'm really big on this one. One reason being, you guys, is not only just because it's a overall great exercise for the quads, you isolate the quads, but I'm kind of retraining the leg that's in extension or the leg that's behind me.
I'm retraining that glute to fire at the appropriate time. Okay, so the main function of our glute, remember, is when our leg is in extension. Okay, so when we're walking and my leg is in extension, that's when my glute should be firing. Okay, so everybody thinks like the big glute builders in the gym are squats, but you're only getting a small percentage of glute when you do a squat. Remember, it's distributed between your quads, your hamstrings, your low back. So it's kind of an all-around exercise. It's a great exercise, but it's not the glute builder that everybody thinks it is. Okay, so just the kind of tidbit, if you guys are interested, the best glute exercise you could do in the gym would be like a rotary machine where you put your leg up on that that bar and the machine rotates and you're going into extension. Okay, so we're gonna go split squat position, but I want you up on the ball of your foot, balls of your feet. Okay, so your heels are off the ground and the leg that's in extension, this is the important part, you guys, that glute is gonna be turned on. Okay, so this glute is gonna be flexed the whole time. Now I'm gonna throw my knee as far over my foot as I can, all the while I'm keeping this glute fired. And I'm gonna do this 10 times. Okay, and this is all quad, you guys, all quad. And then again, I'm retraining my glute to fire at the appropriate time when my leg is in extension. Sometimes I'll stop yapping after this, but sometimes, you know, again, if we sit all day long, our butt gets lazy, right? And stuff starts kind of firing. We get all these weird muscle patterns. They start firing at goofy times when they're not really supposed to be firing. So this is just a kind of a reminder that when my leg is in extension, my glute needs to be turned on, okay? So here we go. Kind of long-winded there, but I like to explain stuff. So here we go. Up on the ball of your foot, you guys. Knee locked out. I'm not bending my knee at all. I'm keeping my glute fired. And 10 times, here we go. Throw your knee as far over your foot as you can, just until you feel comfortable. 10 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. Keep that glute turned on. And 10, good job. Okay, other side now. Same thing, you guys. On the balls of your feet. Back foot is pointed straight forward as well. Don't have it like cocked off to the side. Here we go. Same thing. Glute turned on. Leg that's in extension, knee locked up. And here we go. Throw your lead knee over your lead foot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more. 8, 9, last one. And 10, good job. Nice, you guys. Okay, while you're resting, I'll show you what we're doing next. Similar to that one. All quadricep, but now I'm emphasizing the eccentric part of the exercise, or the stretch phase part, the stretch part of the exercise. Okay, so I'm in this position, my hips are going to be locked out. The only place I'm going to be hinging is at the knees. Okay, so if you can go all the way back, touch your rear end to your heels, and then come back up, that's ideal. If you can only go halfway, that's fine. Quarter of the way, that's fine too. Okay, so you guys gauge where you're comfortable and hit it from there. Okay, so we're just going to do 5 of these. Okay, but we're going to do them super slow, super controlled. And remember, we're working on the stretch part of the exercise, or the eccentric part. Okay, here we go. I like to have my hands on my hips just to kind of cue myself up to keep my hips locked in. Ready, guys? 5 times. As far back as you can. And then pull yourself back up. And nice and controlled. 2. 3. Nice and slow, you guys. Control that position. 4. And last one. Good job. Nice, you guys. Those are tough. All right, so those are kind of a, if you look up or YouTube, they're called sissy squats. Usually you do them on your feet with like, you hold a plate or some kind of weight out in front and you do them on your feet. This is, I think, in my opinion, a much safer version of that. And again, all quads, if you're looking to just isolate the quads, those two exercises that I just showed you are really good, okay? Next one out of here, you guys, we're moving right to hamstring. Okay, so go ahead and get your chair, your bench, whatever it is you have to prop up your feet. And then we're gonna hit some hamstring and more glute stuff. We got about 7 minutes left. Or 8 minutes. 8 minutes. So while you guys are getting set up, you guys, I'll show you what we're doing. Let me move this back. All right, so you're gonna be flat on your back. Heels on whatever it is you have to prop your feet up on, your sofa, your stool, whatever. Okay, now we're gonna hold this position for 10 seconds. Legs are straight. Okay, then I'm gonna go 10 seconds on my left leg, 10 seconds on my right, and then I'm gonna shimmy up where my legs are about 90 degrees. Okay, I got this 90-degree bend in my knees, and then I'm gonna go 10 times. After the 10th one, I'm gonna go 5 on each leg. Okay, so we're gonna try our best, you guys, to keep constant tension. So this whole set should take about a minute. Okay, so I want constant tension on the hamstrings for like a minute straight. Okay, so don't rest your bum on the ground like this. Okay, so when we're doing our curls, look how I stop just short of the ground. So I'm keeping constant tension on my hamstrings. Okay, same thing. That's why I said shimmy up. Okay, so when you go from this locked out position to the knees bent, I just kind of want you to shimmy up to that position. So I'm keeping constant tension on those hamstrings. Okay, so go ahead. I'll wait till you guys get set. Okay, so heels up on the chair, the stool, whatever it is you're using. Legs straight. And here we go. Lift your butt off the ground. We're gonna hold this 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, left leg only. Left leg only. And if you need to kind of modify a little bit, you can scoot forward and have a little bend in your knee and other leg. But if you can, try to keep it locked out. Keep that leg straight and drive your heel into the chair, you guys. Hold it. And okay, scoot forward. Knees 90 degrees. And here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. You should be able to draw a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Okay, so that means your hips need to be in full extension. 8, 9, 10. Okay, left leg only. Right leg's kind of floating up in the air. 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 5 on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Good job, you guys. We're gonna do that one more time. Relax for a second. And my hamstrings, I feel them. They feel like they're gonna seize up on me, but in a good way, not in a bad way. Couple more seconds, you guys. Go ahead and get set again. We'll do that one more time. So again, you guys, hamstrings, again, often very neglected, right? That's where you get knee problems, back issues, because we always neglect the posterior part of our body, okay? Here we go. Legs straight out, heels into the chair, and lift. Hold it 10 seconds here.
Good job, you guys. It's looking good. For all those I can see on my telephone, you guys are looking good. Okay, left leg only. Lift your right leg. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Right leg. Time starting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Scoot forward. Shimmy forward. Legs 90 degrees. And here we go. 10 times, you guys. Hips all the way up. Full extension. Good job. Halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg now. 5 times. Good job, you guys. Keep it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right leg. Last 5. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Nice, you guys. Okay. We're almost done. Now we're going to go flat on our back. We're going to add some more glutes in here. So this would probably be, I don't know, I'd say second or third best glute exercise. Flat on your back. Now you're going to get your heels as close to your rear end as you can. Okay, the farther out they are, you guys, the more hamstring you'll recruit. We just did hamstring. We want to focus on our glutes now. Okay, so heels as close to your rear end as you can. I'm going to lift and squeeze. You can even feel that your glutes are turned on. Okay, so we're going to go 10 times, just like we did with our hamstring curls. After the 10th one, I'm going to switch to one leg at a time. I'm going to bang out 5 on each side. Okay, so here we go. Ready? 10 times, heels as close to your rear end as you can. And here we go, 10 times. Hips up. And then again, I'm stopping just short of the ground. So I'm not taking tension out of the exercise. I'm just stopping short. And then back up. Halfway. 2 more. Squeeze. Good. Okay, left leg only now. Down. Squeeze at the top. 3, 4, 5, and switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Rest for 10 seconds. We're going to do that one more time. We're almost done, you guys. Almost done. Nice deep breaths. Okay, here we go. Same thing. Scoot those heels in as close as you can. And let's bang out 10 of these. Squeeze at the top. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Halfway. Squeeze at the top, you guys. 8, 9, and 10. Left leg only now. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right leg. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Nice, you guys. Okay, last one here. You're going to need your wall again. We're about a minute over, but that's okay. Extra credit, dessert. Okay, you're going to need your wall, you guys. Now look, we've done these before. So these, again, these are real important for knee health, right? Your IT band connects from your femur here all the way down, and it actually crosses your tibia. Okay, so very important for knee health. I'm going to get against the wall. Upper back is going to be against the wall here. Okay, so let's see if you guys can see me from this position. Yeah, right here. Okay, so I'm going to be, my toes are going to be plantar flex, and then I'm going to go into dorsiflexion where I point my toes up to my face. Okay, I'm going to do that 20 times, you guys. 20 times, and then 20 calf raises, and then we're done. Okay, so here we go. Get against the wall. Here we go. 10 times.
I'm sorry, 20 times. We're doing 20. And I can already feel it. This is gonna be 10 for me. 10 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You guys get like shin splints if you guys are like runners or anything. Really good for shin splints as well. Okay, 20 calf raises, you guys. Here we go. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway. All the way up on your tippy toes, you guys, as high up as you can. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good job, you guys. Okay, so for those of you that have taken my Thursday class before, I kind of switched it up today. I usually do a whole lot of core. You guys, we still got plenty of core in today, but I focused a little bit more on legs and then our posterior chain, right? So a lot of scapular retraction stuff. We threw a new one in there with our wall slides and then our shoulder shrugs with our tummy on the ground, okay? I'll hang out, you guys, if you guys have any questions. We always appreciate comments. You guys can leave that on the feedback app, on the Koa app. Anybody have any questions?